Greetings to everyone out there and welcome back to Around the Clock. Alright everyone, recently the general manager of Bandai Namco and the lead director of the Tekken fighting game series Katsuhiro Harada premiered a brand new episode of Harada's Bar here on YouTube where he had an in-depth discussion about retirement from the video game industry with Masahiro Sakurai. With that being said, let's take a look at what Masahiro Sakurai had to say within this interview. Our generation believes too heavily about always retiring in their 60s. So, for example, if they're around 50, they tend to think they've only got 10 years left. But you're going to live after that too, so you have to keep working. Life expectancy is getting longer and the population is getting older, so contributing to society even after 60, if you can, is I think something you have to think about no matter what job you do. If you can still do what you're good at and if there's demand, you can just do it. If not, you can just change what you do. For example, Harada-san or I have been doing things that other people haven't done, so I think there'd always be a demand for it in some way. I'll call it art though. If nobody likes your art and there's no demand, then you can think about what to do then. However, I'm also thinking whenever it ends for me, there's nothing I can do about it. Making games is really tough. I can't count how many times I thought that I want to quit. I looked at the questions we received on Twitter and a lot of people asked what kind of game I wanted to make. There's no game I want to make is what I like to say, but basically games are just more fun to play than make, guys. Even if you work really hard on making one, sometimes you can get picked on, things don't go well, and there are many setbacks that can happen. Also, it could mean that you're cutting your own life short to make games. It's really tough, like a thorny path. You have to think about competing with others because it's a competition. You have to fight and survive, so in this way, I don't think I can choose when I'll retire myself. However, I also think I should work as long as I can. I think that's one point. If your heart gets broken, you can quit, but if not, and there's demand, you can keep going forever. That's what I think. So, as you can see here, Masahiro Sakurai approached this question about retirement in a very professional way, and he dropped a lot of life gems within this answer as well. Now, there's not much I can really add to this, but I do want to point out that both Masahiro Sakurai and Katsuhiro Harada are both in their 50s, so it's not uncommon for both of these men to be discussing retirement at this point. One key remark that Masahiro Sakurai made within this statement is that he thinks that he should work as long as he can and that if there's a demand for what he does, then he'll keep doing it forever. Now, of course, he doesn't mean that he'll keep directing and developing games forever and ever, but he does mean as long as he can. And at this point, especially having the career that he's had, being so successful, and there is a great demand for what Masahiro Sakurai has developed, I personally think that Masahiro Sakurai will be around for a little bit longer, but there's no telling, right? Because he's contemplated on retiring for many years now, so it's not like we personally know what's going on in his head, but hey man, one can dream. Hopefully he doesn't retire right after Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but we don't know that at this point. We also have to remember that Masahiro Sakurai made it very clear that he considers Smash Ultimate his life's work. So all in all, we just have to wait and see what happens with this, and hey man, if he decides to retire after Smash Ultimate, it is what it is. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this video. What are your thoughts on everything that was discussed here? Please let me know down in the comment section. And if you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you a lot. I really do. And if you don't mind, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Plus, if you want to support this channel financially, hit that join button right below this video. The cost is only 99 cents per month and perks are included. And as always, remember to keep it locked here at Around the Clock. We're here. We focus on Nintendo gaming news around the clock. I'll catch you guys in the next one.